Welcome to the FMB Offline Series race number 9 at Lime Rock. 15 laps for these guys today. It's our third road course of the season, which is FMB's officials' plans to improve the excitement, to up the level of racing, to add more road courses. So a little bit of trouble through the practices today. We've had a couple cars, one car in particularly, get upside down, and a very important one, and that would be Colin Brown. He flipped it in third practice and got a backup car. Right now, he did it before qualifying, so right now he's going to start 11th. So this is interesting. Looking at the qualifying standings for the third race in a row, Jeffrey Stanton not able to break the top 20. These guys have been downhill since they've lost the championship lead and has done nothing but fall further back. So let's get to the racing. These guys are going to do 15 laps at Lime Rock. This circuit's going to produce some crazy racing and probably some crazy crashes. Pace car about to pull in and let this field through, and we've got the leader. Dirk Flemish is pulling off. Dirk Flemish, who started, was going to start first, has pulled off the racetrack and retired. It appears he's going to retire. Green flag is out, and we're already off to a crazy start here at Lime Rock. Ryan Williams will inherit the lead, so let's see what he can do with it. These first couple corners are going to be hectic. People need to stay on the track is what's going to have to be key here. A lot of cars going off in the first corners in practice. Going to see if they can stay on. So far it appears so good. Oh, 3 wide. Look at these guys racing. Trying to get a camera view here. The trees are blocking our vision. It appears everybody's gotten through just fine. Up the uphill now. Ryan Williams has lost the lead. We're sorry we couldn't get a beat on that. Eddie Roberts takes the lead now. First lap about to be completed, and that was a fast first lap. Come back around, and we're still green all the way around, so apparently no problems. We'll get a check on that right now. Dirk Flemish is back out in the track. It appears that he may have had a flat tire. We'll have to see what his report is from pit lane. So right now, pretty clean racing. As Eddie Roberts, can he be the one of the only people in the series to get 3 wins in one season? We'll have to see. It's going to be hard to break Eddie Roberts from his throne that he has perfected so well this season. But let's go back and take a look at what happened to Ryan Williams in that first lap as Dirk Flemish pulls in the pits. But somewhere around here, Ryan just takes the bottom lane, and it doesn't seem to work here through these S's and up the uphill. I think he's got to let off a ton, and that outside line is so strong, and that's why you see Chris Barn and Eddie Roberts just powerhouse through there. But Eddie Roberts still leading this race. Let's go through and see if anybody else is having any problems. If you want to know who's having problems, you look at Jeffrey Stanton. Right now, 30th place last time by. These guys are going to need to get it going. Such a great start to the year, and they have yet to get anything going after a couple races ago. John Bolton, a new guy to the series after Steve Rada was killed in a crash last week at Atlanta. A lot of talks of who is going to be taking over this car. John Bolton, out of an unheard driver program from one of the teams that no one has yet to report on who the team was. But he jumped in the car this week, had a good feel for it, and right now sitting a respectable 24th right in front of the 18. So caution free so far, 4 of 15 laps completed. And like we said, it was going to get crazy. Still caution free. Thankfully, these guys are not having too much trouble. As you see the Anthony McGuire machine kind of dip into the dirt there. That's been a problem with the week, as I've been saying. People are putting their cars off into the apex, and it's very slippery. And you see these guys come off the corner, they're really yawing it out pretty good. Eddie Roberts, though, has pulled to a somewhat of a demanding lead here, but Chris Barnes and company in the 77, Shalinsky and Williams in the 41, stand right there with him, so we'll have to see what he can do. But the storyline of the race is Dirk Flemish sits on the pole and has to pull into the pits, and what we are now hearing was a right front left tire right front left tire, right front flat tire, excuse me. I've went a little bit insane just then. And he has gotten that fixed and is back out on the track, but right now not looking good. He's definitely going to need a caution. So the last road course we had went to, seen nothing but cautions, and right now we're already 6 laps in to what seems to be a pretty clean race so far. A couple problems in the back, but right now it seems like everybody's getting it figured out and just running their race. Jeffrey McClintock Jr., he is sitting 4th in the championship points, and this is definitely what this team needed, especially after their abysmal start after their first win. And they've definitely got it kicked in gear, and they've got it going, and we'll have to see what is going to beat the outlook for these guys as Andrew Fessler peeks inside of him, and oh, that's a late pass, and oh, he almost, look at McClintock Jr. get off into the grass, and he gets off into the rumble strips there, and Fessler is going to get that, and look at this. They're just going to take the positions away from Jr. here. And here comes Alex Bates battling with Timmy Pacioli. And he sits 23rd. Not a good season for Bates, and definitely trying to get something going. And right now, 23rd is not cutting it for that team. They are in talks with sponsorship to try to get something solid, but right now, it's not looking good for that team. You know who it is looking good for? Eddie Roberts, as he sits on the top spot and has not looked back. Is leading every lap, and we've got a caution out on the track. Oh, that's a huge crash. Oh, and John Bolton is in the crash, guys. Here comes Dirk Flemish as he gets in the wall. There might be oil on the track. It appears that's what's going on. There is oil in the uphill, and Dirk Flemish is going to have some damage, but oh, Jeffrey Stanton and Dirk Flemish, and that might be where the oil is coming from, as he has definitely blown his engine and is going to pull into the pits. This is not good. So John Bolton and Jeffrey Stanton again. Jeffrey Stanton cannot catch a break. Lap 7, we are under caution. Let's go back and take a look here. Definitely isn't going to start with Stanton. I think it's going to start up here with Bolton. We're going to have to go from a helicopter view. Well, actually, let's go on board with Bolton and see what we can see from his angle. Oh, excuse me, we are behind the lap. I apologize for that. Looking ahead of Bolton here. Oh, he gets turned. Oh, and that car's upside down. Oh, and there's going to be nowhere for these guys to go through this uphill. Oh, that's not a good situation there. And Dirk Flemish finally going to come through here last. And that car has gotten upside down. John Bolton, new to the series, going to get a wild start. Just want to take a look and see if he gets turned. No one near him. Just loses it right there, and that's a terrible spot to lose it. And right here, it seems that he might just be able to drive this car away. Jeffrey Stanton comes over the hill, and then, oh, Quiroga hits the 15 into the 99. Get Tyler West to get through there. And again, Mason Wellborn not having a good season. Let's see what happens to Flemish here. Oh, there's got to be oil on the track there, I believe. Someone may have been leaking oil up to the crash. He just gets in the wall, and that's not going to be good for him. Let's go on board Jeffrey Stanton. This has just been a silly season for him. He has done nothing but dominate the season, and then the last 3 races has been just a terrible a set of races. Yeah, just nowhere for him to go. Well, we are under our first caution flag of the race, and officially, pace car lights are out. We're going to go to a commercial, and we'll catch you on the next side. You're looking at the top 10 places on the right side of your screen. You look there, going to be 10 of 15 laps complete by the time we get back from commercial. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in here in a sec. We are back, and the green flag is out for Eddie Roberts. 10 of 15 completed. Next time by 5 laps to go. Eddie Roberts gonna have to be really careful here. This is the restart Chris Barnes wanted, and he's gonna get it. One last chance at getting around the 16 as he looks to pull off a domination win here. And oh, look at Eddie Roberts. It looks like he got off into the grass. Here comes Chris Barnes from the helicopter view. Does Chris Barnes have enough to get around him? This is one of his last shots running out of laps indeed. Over the hill. Chris Barnes is definitely closer than as close as he's ever been on Eddie Roberts, and he's staying there with the slipstream. He might have enough going into one. Closing, but not there. Eddie Roberts on a dominating fashion day as he continues, and we're going to go back here and look. We're looking for Ryan Williams as he has fallen way back. Trying to find him. I think I may have passed him. No, not way back. He has stayed in third and looking to maybe jump on what could end up happening here. Chris Barnes keeps pressuring Eddie Roberts. This might turn out to be something big. As look at Chris Barnes now. He is there. He can make the pass if he can get any closer. He's got a couple passing zones around this track, and this is one of them as he dives into turn one, but Eddie Roberts just dives in so hard and shuts the door every time. Gonna be hard to make something up. Oh, we've got a crash. It's Mason Wellborn. Again, he has hit the wall and he tries to make it to the pits, but that's not gonna happen. Let's take a quick look here. See what? Oh, we've got a car upside down and there's no caution for it. Oh my goodness, it's Stephen Knight. No caution, and I cannot believe that the officials have not thrown this caution as his car has went up and over. Oh, look at this. Oh, and he just gets slammed by Mason. And there's no caution. Oh, that is crazy. I cannot believe they have not thrown a caution for this. As Mason Wellborn is going to be in the track when these guys get to him. This might be big. Eddie Roberts has got to be careful, but this got to be one of the craziest events we've ever seen. No caution for a car that flips several times. Here comes Eddie Roberts. He's got to make sure he doesn't catch. I don't think he has a choice here. He's going to catch this guy in a bad spot. Mason Wellborn. I think he's going to do right. Oh, right. That is the worst spot to catch him. And that's going to put Eddie into the very high lane of the track. It appears everybody's going to get through it just fine. I am still scratching my head why the FMB officials did not find that Stephen Knight's crash was not enough to throw this caution out. Stephen Knight's car is still remaining in the off the track. Appears to be out of the way for the officials to not call the flag. He has gotten out of his car and ran to the guardrail for safety. As for Mason Wellborn, he is in the pits now, and looking at Chris Barnes, he is just giving it all he has. Eddie Roberts is showing his muscle. These last couple races, he has done nothing but dominate. He won at Texas, and he was the first person to ever repeat at Michigan. Now, he had a bad run at Atlanta. Right now, looking to get this back on track. Eddie Roberts takes the white flag as Mason Wellborn is in the pits. And oh, look at this. Jordan Buster has blown an engine. We were getting reports. I was just checking. There is oil all over the track. Thankfully, this will be the last lap, I don't believe. Oh, and these guys are going to get past them. It's going to be really close. I don't believe that this will bring out a caution, but Eddie Roberts has got this sealed, signed, sealed, delivered as he comes over the second to last corner and then the last corner. Eddie Roberts out of the last corner, and there's a caution on the track, but Eddie Roberts wins the race as he takes the checkered flag. Don't know what that caution is for. It appears it may be for the blown engine. We'll have to check. As these guys coming across the line to take the checkered and the yellow flag. What a race for Eddie Roberts. Domination, leading every lap, and he has won it. Let's go back and take a look at what brought out this caution. We suspect it is because of the oil all over the track. This is just for a safety reason. Make sure these guys don't come back around and blow up. Let's see if that is what it is for. Oh, and it looks like Lombard brushes Buster as he comes around. Yeah, doesn't appear to give him any damage, but we believe that's what brought out the caution, and it definitely appears that's what it is. So Eddie Roberts wins his third race of the season, and it appears that he is definitely showing these guys what they can expect for this championship run. Eddie Roberts, his third win of the season, pulling into the pits, and we've got a, looks like a Some cars have missed the pit road entrance here. One car staying out on the track. There's Mason Wellborn. They look like they got that car fixed somewhat. But we can report, and it's Tanner Guns. I think he's just going to go another lap around. I'm not entirely sure why. But we can report that all drivers involved in incidents today are okay. I want to thank you for joining, and here is the official standings. You can check in the description for the championship standings and the official standings as well. Thanks for watching the race. Have a great day.